which maps they don't want to play on. The remainder are set up with user picks from that pool. And So selecting Ohana as his choice map might seem like an odd choice, but we saw So employ, again, a brilliant fast infestor and mass infestor as well, getting 15, 16 infestors before even beginning to hive. Gave us so much trouble on this map.
We do have a forged first down by Rain, who realizes the short distances between the bases here, and doesn't want to get caught off guard, even walled off completely.
Yeah. I mean, this is a telltale sign that it's going to be either a fast third or a fast Stargate, maybe a fast Warp Prism, but even then, generally not.
And Su's seen this already, so he knows and can start to puzzle together what we could be seeing from Rain here. Is the Nexus near completion, the gateway completing the full wall off, and the extra gas has been added on here by Rain, which is a pretty standard opening here. We'll want to try to aim towards his tech as fast as possible.
I want to ask, what is your favorite way to play on Ohana? I mean, other than an Immortal Warp Prism all-in, which is or Immortal Sentry all-in, which is a very straightforward way to play. But in terms of like the long term, what's your favorite PvZ way?
Just the same way that Rain played just now in the first game, Immortal Expand. It's very strong here. If you wall off your natural completely with a cannon, and sometimes even double if it does get under a lot of pressure, but usually you can just have a single force field or single sentry, should I say, to protect it. And then once you wall off on the third base, it's one directional. As long as you don't mess up with Colossus timing, you aren't really in danger of any kind of free base timing, which we saw Rain lose to yesterday against Leonov, where he lost to his heavy Immortal style, and the light Colossus got punished by Infestors, Lings, and Infested Terrans. So I think that's one of the strongest styles on this map. It gives you a lot, especially when you get +1, you can get the Twilight Council down, you can start to branch over if you encounter Mutalisk or something along that with getting Blink down. So I think that's one of the strongest styles here, as we do see the Robo coming down.
Now this is an interesting play from Rain that we don't actually see very often. He's boosting out a Stalker and rallying it inside his main base, just to make sure that he can repel any scouting Overlord. Generally, we're seeing players just sort of say, yeah, the Overlord will always know what I'm doing, I may as well just focus on the sentries, they'll see my gas timings, but no, Rain has been adamant about having every Overlord locked out of his base in every PvZ series.
Well, it keeps Zerg guessing to give free information away, which makes it a lot easier for the Zerg player to play against, with his drone counter, his unit production, and so on. And the fourth gas has been taken again, so everything pretty much exactly the same for Rain as previously. He will be wanting to go over, or as I was going to actually hold that thought, we actually seen Immortal be made first here, which could be a sign of an Immortal all-in, depending on how he plays this out. Getting the Immortal out first offers two different ways to approach this game in. Obviously, you're able to get 3 Immortals out before you want to push if you build it straight away, or you can start to take a faster third base because you have 2 Immortals down faster.
Yeah, So is already going for the layer Roach-born, and this is the opening that actually struggles quite a bit against these sort of plays. What was Immortal all-in, Zergling speed early is one of the big keys to deflecting that Immortal all-in push. More gas geysers being added on at the third base for So. We're seeing a second Immortal go down. There's, oh man. It looks like it's going to be a standard Immortal Sentry all-in play.
Yeah, with more gateways coming down instead of saving up towards the third base. That's going to be how Rain's going to approach this game. 6 extra gateways coming down to a total of 7. The second Immortal will be made and most likely going straight over. He can build 1 more, depends on how he wants to play this out. He could go with 2 and then build the Warp Prism immediately, or the straighter option if he builds the Immortal without the Observer early on is to build 3 Immortals, then go, and he even completes a wall off in between his main and his natural with pylons, so that units can't run by, they can't enter the main base. But we're already seeing an Overseer be made. Will he actually figure out and see what's going on?
Well, the big issues for So at this point in time is that macro hatch in his main is not done. His drone count is at 62. That's like right on the cusp of too many drones or too few. It's very ambiguous, and oh, look at this. Rain used the little tickle beams on the sentry to be able to just deal some damage to the destructible rocks. Confuse the opponent a little bit. Zergling speed is now done, but this is a very efficient, very standard play. Is So going to go for counterattacks? Oh, So just gets completely caught off guard in the middle of the map, and in fact, Daisy managing to take down So with exactly this kind of push.
3 pylons are on the way to defend against this. Is Rain going to be able to close this series up 2-0? We'll find out as Su knows exactly what he's playing against here. 3 spine crawls add a lot of extra defense against this, and here comes Rain. Is he going to come from this angle? I think he knows now about the spine crawls. Yes, he does. So we'll see how he's going to approach this, as there is a flanking army ready to go as well, which Rain sees and knows about.
God, Su did an atrocious job of holding these off in day 1 and 2, and is just looking amazing in this game 3, staying very patient, positioning himself on all angles. Tons of roaches, 15 coming out right now. Rain's army is getting a little bit more intimidating by the moment. 12 sentries in the mixture for Rain. Plenty of roaches and lings to boot. It looks like Rain has found the angle he wants to go at, and Su still manages to find a way to slip out of there.
It's very tense for Rain. He's not made any mistakes so far, and he's got a great position too. He needs a force field around.
Where's the force fields? Where's the force fields? He has what? Only 2? No, he has to have more than that. Tons of force fields going down, but now the spine crawler's coming in to join the flank. An absolutely beautifully executed defense right now from Su, but is it enough? The force field count is so high. More circles in production. Rain trying to micro those Immortals as best he can, going in and out of phasing mode. The damage output of the Immortals is sickening. So many roaches, so many lings incoming. The spine crawlers have not yet advanced, and oh my God, Su did it and made it look easy. The Apollo.
Yeah, the surround was absolutely perfect. His patience as well was critical here in defending against this, and it's not gonna work. The spine crawl's still alive. Roaches are being made of. We are gonna have a force field on the ramp here. We'll have to see how much damage this can actually do, as only a handful of units can be made in. And well, more and more units are streaming out here for Su. And as soon as he breaks this ramp, if he can.
The Roach Warren is right there. He can actually chill and pick off that Roach Warren, and that is going to be a temporary world of hurt for Su. Back in the main base, with some Chrono Boosts go down on all the structures, trying desperately to get some of those reinforcing units. Roaches in the main doing a lot of damage. Rain needs to continue to force field that ramp. There's a lot of units that he's putting it back.
It looks like Rain back on home is starting an Immortal production again, so he's not finished here, but neither is Su, as Su continues to hold.
Oh, he whips the force field of the ramp. Su erupts up into his main base, and Rain is left strongest to die. Now that patience was amazing from Su. That was a incredibly fun opening to watch.
A perfect defense there. The baiting, the 3 spines, the surround at the end, making sure that Rain had to use every single force field he had to. Sentries are coming in once again to the main base. Queen's ready to kick off the warp prison. They are going to land down here, and they can force field around and warp in some zealots.
It's a very dangerous play. But, you know, in this position, Rain actually has almost no edges. Rain has to put on some pressure. He has to just keep his opponent mildly at bay. Rain actually just going for round 2 attempt, maybe hoping that Su will overbuild drones, but no, Su has made just the right mixture. He's already constructed for himself. How many roaches is that? 34 roaches, a 4th base, and the pathogen glands. That is going to be the big killing blow.
And the pathogen glands is going to end this game. All he needs to do is build infestors now. He's got 1,000 gas in the back. Infestors would actually just wipe us over. There they are, 7 infestors on the way, and more roach and ling. Infestors will be able to crucify these units as Rain makes his last stance here. A secondary all-in. It's slower, it's not as strong, it's 105 supply versus 180, and there are a lot of units on the way here for Su, who's looking to defend this to go to a game 3. And the defense, the flank, the surround is ready to go as the infestors are almost here as well.
Oh, Zerglings coming from the front, but more importantly, Roaches coming from behind. With too many angles to cover and not enough force fields, the Zerg army sweeps in Rain, trying to get himself in a good spot. Nope. Good game. It's tied up 1-1.
1-1, and Su now turns the table a little bit. Says, all right, let's play some StarCraft.
You know, that was
game 3.
The Immortal Sentry all-in, no doubt executed nearly flawlessly by Rain in that game.
Yeah.
All the timings lined up, the chrono boosting, just